Now we are going to talk about XYZ for grid system in etabs. X in this direction, Y out of the plane in the paper, out of your view, Z representing the floor heights, and XY plane or plane. This is XY plane. This is XY plane, and the 3D view will show you X, Y, Z coordinate for the 3D view of the structure building. Now going to etabs. After creating a model, we can import the number of grids in the x direction. The number of grids in x direction are the lines that crossing the x direction, the x axis. For example, if this is a one floor, I will have this line and this line that crossing the starting and ending and joints of the x axis. So 1, 2, we have two grids here, but let's take it 4, and the number of y direction is the lines or the grid lines that crossing the y direction. For now it is also 2, this is 1 and this is 2. Let it to be 5. Spacing of grids in the x direction, you can input uniform spacing, but you can edit it later. Assume it is 6, and here 8. The spacing of grids in y direction. This is the y and the spacing of grids in the y direction. Assume we have 5 grids, so the spacing between them are 8 meters. Now you can specify for the z direction here the stories. The number of stories, assume it is 8. Typical height, assume it is 4 meter, and bottom story height also assume it is 4 meter. Ensure that you are clicking on grid only and press OK. Here we can have the XZ plane, X, Y plane, and here we have the 3D view of X, Y, Z. Z representing the number of floors, Y in this direction, X in this direction. And this is the XY plane.